Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your September 2018 general reading. I've got like witchy hair today. Yes, I am still in Poland, still in Eastern Europe, but I'll be back in the States, back in California by the beginning of October. So thank you for joining us here today. Welcome any newcomers, and thank you for all your likes, shares, and subscribes, and for those of you who continue to follow my YouTube channel. And thank you always to those of you who continue to reach out for personal one-on-one readings and keep me so busy and occupied with those. And as most of you know, if you are interested in a personal one-on-one reading with me, live or recorded, you can get that information by clicking on any of the description bars of the videos I post, or you can go to my YouTube channel's homepage and click on that little About button. You can email me directly at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. I'd be delighted to work with you. Turnaround time is usually pretty fast. I can usually get back to you within the same day or the first 24 hours with more information. And scheduling can be anywhere from a few days upwards of a couple of weeks, but almost always within a 2-week period of time or so. So if you're interested, send me an email. We'll go from there. I do readings in all areas of life, all different types of readings, including 6 and 12-month overviews to take a look at what's coming in your life over the next 6 and 12 months, in addition to career, work, and finance, love and romance, reconciliation, compatibility, passed on messages as well. So moving right along, this reading is for the fire sign of Sagittarius for September 2018 mid-month. So we're looking at the last couple of weeks of September for Sagittarius. Remember that general readings can always resonate a little differently. So if you know your rising and moon sign, please watch those as well. They can bring additional insight. Okay, Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius, we have the Devil in reverse, followed by the 6 of Cups. We have the Ace of Cups, followed by the 4 of Wands. Beautiful. And from the bottom of the deck, your overall energy and guidance for the remainder of September 2018 is the Ace of Wands. It's interesting, you have a similar reading to Leo, although Aries had a completely different one. Definitely new beginnings are abounding here. Aries actually had new beginnings, and so did Leo, but it looks like Leo was dealing with some issues from the past or related to the past, and it looks like you are as well, perhaps putting closure on something, because we begin Sagittarius with the Devil in reverse along with the 6 of Cups around the middle of the month, 3rd week or so, time always being relatively fluid. So the Devil in reverse, it looks like something that was out of balance, which is what it means in the upright, has been restored or is in the process of being restored. Something may have come to an end in regards to addiction for some of you as well. In the upright position, the Devil can represents fundamental, profound imbalance. It's a card that comes up for addictions like drugs, alcohol. It can represent strong temptations or vices, things we do to excess, negative or toxic relationships that maybe have an element of, too much power and control or neediness, obsessiveness, compulsiveness, which is basically what imbalance means. It means there's too much energy in one area to the detriment and exclusion and harm to another. That's what it means in the upright. However, you got it in the reverse. And while some of you may still be dealing with the source of this imbalance, I feel like it's definitely the scales are being evened out here, and something which has been out of balance is being brought back into balance. And some of you, it's because you're turning your back on it once and for all. For some of you, this may be a personal habit. Some of you may be maybe decided to quit smoking or lose weight. Some of you, it may be a more serious addiction with drugs or alcohol, or someone close to you as well. You may be giving that up or having, maybe perhaps reached a milestone or something significant. For others of you, it might represent a negative, toxic relationship of some kind too. It could be, this being brought back into balance, or something that you're just letting go of once and for all. Harmony is being restored here. And it looks like it's something that's been around for quite some time, or it has a connection or association with the past, which is where the similarity to Leo's reading came in. And I did Leo's like a few readings ago. So because the Devil in reverse is clarified by the 6 of Cups, which is a card strongly associated with the past, reminiscence, childhood, roots of origin, where you grew up, family, relatives, or old friends or old, romantic relationships or partners as well. It can represent, looking at something through rose-colored glasses too, and being rather childlike in nature and very giving in nature as well. And this could be the case for some of you too. You may be having your eyes open to something or something corrected. But I feel like for a lot of you, there's been a struggle with some long-standing, ongoing thing in relation to your past, whatever that thing is, because general readings, of course, they're going to resonate. And I got hit with like 6 different stories. I got hit with like actual addiction for some of you, negative relationships. I feel like there's a lot of you, you're becoming healthier though. This is representing something that you've been doing, maybe if it's not an actual, specific physical addiction, a way of looking at something, a way of behaving, or some habits, or even a pattern of relationships that go back to the past or are resulting from experiences in the past, and that is being righted, and you're turning your back on that, or it's the scales are being evened out this time. Now, at or towards the end of September 2018, Sagittarius, we have a beautiful combination of cards for around the last week or so. We have the Ace of Cups and the Four of Wands. And this is the second ace you have. You have the same aces that Aries had. You have the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. So around the last, towards the end of September, you have the Ace of Cups, which is a card. Aces represent the number 1. So they always represent the start of something new, the beginning of a new path, or the opportunity to start something new. Now, Cups is water energy, and in the tarot, this is the energy that deals with emotions, feelings, and relationships as well. So this represents a new beginning, which has your heart opening up again, feeling very positive, loving, very hopeful. Sometimes this is a card that comes up for new love and romance as well. Some of you may be meeting somebody new in the last part of September, maybe towards the end of the month, although time is always kind of fluid in general readings, and generally anyway. But it's emotional new beginnings, which are very positive and uplifting in nature. Now, and they may be a bit of a surprise. It may be something that's connected to something that just comes out of the blue, because the Ace of Cups is clarified by the Four of Wands, which is one of the happy home celebratory cards. It can represent an actual celebratory event like a wedding, a marriage, an engagement party, a graduation, a big function, or it can represent something casual like getting together for coffee or drinks or a barbecue. But it reminds us to connect with the simple joys and gratitude that we feel when we're grateful for the people that we have in our life and what we have in our life. But it's also called the Happy Surprise Unexpected Blessing card too, because when the Four of Wands shows up, it usually represents that right on its heels there is an unexpected surprise or a happy blessing that's unexpected. It comes in an unexpected way from an unexpected area, and it might be attached to, an event that you go to, formal or informal. And it's not a card of an indeterminate future either. When the Four of Wands shows up, whatever's coming in, that's this, a happy surprise, unexpected blessing. It's coming in quite quickly. And often when it comes up, I always tell people, don't turn down any invitations or opportunities to go out and do something, even if it's something you think, oh, that's not my cup of tea, I won't have any fun, because you never know what might happen. Some of you might be meeting something new at a get-together, or when you're going out unexpectedly. There could be a new beginning. You might be meeting somebody new or even somebody from the past, but I feel like it's probably more on the new side for some of you. Although for a smaller portion of you, because the devil is in reverse with the Six of Cups, this what was out of balance being brought back into balance from the past. For some of you, this might be renewing a relationship with someone from the past, or getting some kind of closure and a newness, or coming back together, perhaps a reconciliation for some of you as well. And your overall energy for the last half of September 2018 from the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Wands. So another new beginning here. This is fire energy. That's the element which governs wands. So it's fiery, passionate, enthusiastic. It's full of creative and artistic energy. It's a new beginning that you're excited about. You may be starting a new project, starting on something new as well. It's great energy. I mean, aces are always kind of like a bit of extra luck. I don't know if that's the word I want to use, but you have 2 of them here, so they just add a bit of sparkle and brightness and this uplifting energy in your reading as well. So definitely there's new beginnings. Some of you may still be struggling with a bit of this imbalance, but it's only going to last like another minute. things are definitely coming back into focus and coming back into balance, and you guys will have to keep me updated on what this happy surprise unexpected blessing is, particularly more towards the end of the month, the end of September as well, because it's definitely something that has your heart kind of really happy and opening up again. So Sagittarius, that pretty much wraps up your September 2018 mid-month general reading. Thank you for watching. Again, if any of you are interested in a more personal, tailored just for you one-on-one reading, please feel free to email me directly at Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. I'd be delighted to work with you, and we can set up a reading as quickly as possible. You can get that information and my contact details by clicking on the description bar of all the videos I post. And you can also go to my YouTube channel's homepage and click on that little About button. And for quick answers to the easy, simple questions, you can also find me on the smartphone app Instantgo under Irish Gypsy, and that link is also provided as well. So, Sagittarius, I will see you all again in a couple of weeks for the October 2018 general readings. I should be back in the United States by then. And I hope to see you all there. And until then, as always, I wish you joy, peace, blessings, and a happy life. Take care, and I hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.